Hey.
Hey.
These microphones are a brand new purchase that I never thought I would buy. I don't know how sensitive they are, so I have done a few test videos, but I'm just going to apologize in advance because I'm new to this. Sorry guys. So, hair porosity and hair type in my extremely British voice. What are they? Do I need to know them? Will they help me buy better products? Will they make my hair better? We will answer together. First off, hair type, aka the curl type chart, or some variation of that, the curl chart. We start off at type 1. This is, for all intents and purposes, straight hair. If you have type 1 hair, you've probably never seen this chart before. And I don't blame you, because it kind of has no purpose to type 1 hair. And if I'm being entirely honest, type 1A, 1B, and 1C hair is kind of all the same hair. So, your type 2s are your waves. These are your S curls. Yes, waves are curls. You get a lot of curly hair police saying that wavy hair is not curly hair. I'm here to debunk once and for all. Wavy hair is a type of curly hair. If you are curl policing it, I don't know, I just get the feeling that you actually don't have any type of curl and you have one type 1 hair. You are in the type 1 category, just looking to put someone down today. Back to type 2 hair. Your type 2 hair is going to go from a loose wave to quite a strong wave, quite wavy. Some people with type 2 hair, if it's more 2A, for example, may think that they just have straight hair that goes poofy or static when they brush it. Here to tell you, you have a wave pattern. Congratulations, welcome to the club. As you go down the chart from A to C, C is your tightest kind of wave, and A is obviously your looser kind of wave, where it can get away with looking like straight hair. The more you tread into 2C territory, the more it can kind of appear more like a ringlet or a spiral kind of curl, but it does still have the S kind of shape to it. We have the type 3 hair that apparently no one on the internet seems to fit into, because anytime someone claims to have type 3 hair, the curly hair police arrive. So I don't really know what to tell you. Type 3 hair are your curls. So you have, as I say before, anything from A is your loose curl, looks more wavy, if anything, but it does still have that kind of spirally look to it. And then down at the bottom at 3C, that's when your curls, so they start to form ringlets the whole way up and it's tighter. That's kind of the type 3 chart. And then your type 4 are your kinks and coils. So that will be typically any kind of natural hair, a looser kink and coil to a tighter kink and coil. It's a very simple chart. You've got straight hair, waves, curls, kinks and coils. We love to see it. Identifying your hair type through this chart obviously is really helpful to know what kind of hair that you have. Just for like, I know that I have this and this is the information that I have for my own self-description. But it doesn't really help you any further along than that. And the reason that that chart is complete rubbish is because no one has one type of curl, which is why I bring up hair porosity as well. Apologies, I ran out of storage, so I'm here again. I don't know why my torso looked so tiny in those videos. I'm back. In short, your hair can have all of these different types of curl pattern and kind of anything. You can have about 6 different kinds of curl type on one head of hair, which is kind of nuts that people rely on this chart so heavily. But yeah. We then move on to hair porosity. Your hair porosity is going to be kind of the most important thing to know. Finding the right hair care routine for you. You can have low hair porosity, or you can have high hair porosity. I don't know why I struggled so much there. And medium porosity, because the internet likes to believe that medium porosity doesn't exist. Yeah, so for kind of lower hair porosity, this is where the cuticle is really, really tight against your hair. So it's really, really hard for moisture to get in and out. And the only ways that you can really open that cuticle are with heat and moisture. I say heat and moisture, heat and or moisture, because you can do one or the other, but obviously both is ideal. If you're using a hair mask on pin dry hair, I'm sorry to say, you've just wasted a load of product. It may feel really nice when you're rinsing it out in the shower, but that's because it's finally getting the moisture that it needed to condition your hair or do whatever it's going to do to your hair. Only at that point has it got what it needed. So I'm really sorry to say, if you've used a hair mask, like pre-shower hair mask, and you're sending money down the drain. Sorry. So yes, you want to avoid any thick oils either. So anything like coconut oil, castor oil, you want to avoid, because that's just it's not gonna sink into your hair. It's just gonna kind of sit on top of it and look really greasy and dirty all the time. For higher porosity hair, you can throw anything at that. Honestly, you really can. Any thick creams and oils and lotions and leave-ins and gels, anything you want, because it's gonna want more anyway. A higher porosity hair, as you may have guessed, is when the hair follicle and the cuticle, they sit really raised. So you can have loads of product in there because your hair is going to dry really quickly, and it's going to absorb everything really quickly, and you're never really going to have an issue with too much product. As long as you're, applying loads of water to it, it's just going to absorb anything you throw at it. So I would get like long-lasting moisture, stronghold gel, that kind of stuff. That's going to be what you need. It is important to note that higher hair porosity, higher hair please, is going to be typically more damaged. It's not always the case, as typically natural hair falls in the higher porosity kind of category, but you do also get loads of hair that is not natural and is very processed, very damaged. Like, have you guys seen that video of the girl? She has bleached hair. She's in like the hair sink that they have at salons, and they rinse her hair in the water immediately. Immediately runs out of her hair. That is very high porosity hair. It will accept the water and then it will get rid of it very, very, very quickly. You can go for oils with this hair type, because it will lock in that moisture. It will stop it from drying out so quickly. In conclusion, there are multiple tests that you can do to check your hair porosity. There is literally so many. The main one is the glass, not specifically glass, but the water in the cup, to put your hair in it and see if it sinks or floats. I'll put an image to kind of demonstrate that. But the way that your hair behaves will tell you its porosity, whether it dries really quickly after you wash, or if it takes so many hours to dry, or if it gets really wet really easily and it absorbs all of that moisture and you can use any products you like on it and it'll just take it, or if you have to be a little bit lighter handed with the products that you're using, and you have to use kind of lighter products in general, foams, mousses, sprays, that kind of thing, your hair's just going to react better with. So as much as I love the curl pattern chart, it's not good for anything other than just finding your curl pattern. It doesn't help you any further than that. So if you're basing your whole routine on it, I'm really sorry, but your hair's probably not doing the best that it can be right now. So, yeah. I'm going to wrap this up really quick before my phone finally gives up on me. Please remember to like and subscribe because you're helping a girl out over here. So stick around. Mwah, love you. Bye.